Hey everyone, welcome to tonight's recap of The Bachelor.
We're back!
It's an all-new season.
Jason's back along with Ty. So, at the beginning of the show, we relived the pain and humiliation of DeAnna making him get down on one knee and letting him propose to her.
Even though she knew she was not going to accept.
Yeah. But you know what? He'll always have Ty.
And he wasn't bitter, so...
That's right. So, this season, Ty is at the house with him. And he brought along his brother, Jason's brother, to help take care of Ty. They got a little play set for him, and I'm sure they have him in a closet somewhere very nice.
Aww.
He can't see what's going on. It would damage him.
Maybe he's living in that... Maybe, like, they fixed up that thing that
The
they
bunkhouse?
had for last season.
Yeah, maybe.
He's in there.
Well, bring on the 25 ladies, if that's what you could call them.
Yeah. There's always a few nuts.
And some standouts.
So let's just discuss those.
Okay, well, first of all, there was the lady who brought 25 pairs of shoes.
25 pair.
That's true.
Oh, God. When people leave off the S, it kills me.
Pant.
Pant.
Yes. There's a multitude of parents. Some have 2 kids, some have 1 kid, some have young babies.
Yes. There's also a baby talker.
With a list.
With a list.
She's driving me nuts already. There's a former Dallas cowboy cheerleader.
I recognize her from the show.
Yeah. And a beauty queen. There's also a crazy lady who makes vision boards. Just like on Kath and Kim. I envision myself
happy.
Yeah.
Hi.
I don't need a board to do that.
There's also a widow.
That's sad. She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
And
I feel bad for her.
A whole lot of ego going on there.
Yeah.
Whole lot of estrogen.
So, of course, they start boozing it up, pre-gaming in the limo. And,
let me just throw this out here. Chris Harrison looks as good as always.
Star of the show.
That's right.
Star of the show.
So the first limo pulls up, and the notables were the Guess My Age girl. How old do you think I am?
It was her birthday.
Right. There was also somebody who thought they knew how to salsa. They didn't really.
Salsa?
Salsa dance.
And BTW, the girl totally quit her job to be on the show.
I know. All right, second limo, the mom of the 14-month-old. I think she was already a couple sheets to the wind when she stepped out of the limo.
Third limo, Treasure. Yes, it's really her name.
Bury her.
Yes.
A girl from Brazil. And, of course, Jason pipes right in with, I speak a little Spanish. And I know she was just thinking, well, that's great, because in my country, we speak Portuguese.
Yeah, well, whatever. Fourth limo, pushy high school golfer.
Let me see you swing. Let me see you swing. Come on.
Yeah, let's
right
see
here? No.
Wow.
Then, equally as pushy, the favorite hot dog topping girl from Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada.
What's your favorite hot dog? I can't. I
No,
forgot what it was.
New York girl.
It was.
Fifth and final limo, the fake-toothed dental hygienist.
Fake-toothed? I
Yes.
think there was more than one in there.
Okay.
She had some crazy veneers.
She was kind of a stalker.
She was insane.
She was all over his MySpace. She probably could have told him what color underwear he was wearing tonight.
Anyway.
We start off with the girl from Pennsylvania. You know, the baby-talking lisper? Dominique. Or Dominique. She sells parts of feet. And it was very awkward.
Feet
Yeah,
implants.
you know, like, if you got some bunions or if you need a fake toe.
I'm gonna have to check out your feet later.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Then the poem reader.
You know when someone whips out a poem or a song?
Or a song.
It's trouble.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
It's very awkward.
I mean, okay if you've been together for a long time or
Right.
whatever. But when you just meet,
It's very awkward. And the name of the poem was Love at First Sight.
It wasn't very good either.
It wasn't. Then the Jillian girl, the hot dog topper, telling about how if he chose mustard or ketchup or sauerkraut.
Ugh, get a life.
She's cooking up these cheap ballpark franks on the griddle, which look kind of dirty. She didn't cook them all the way. They look kind of lukewarm, and he chose mustard.
Which she approved
Which
of.
she thought was the ultimate.
Okay.
Not to be outdone by the vision board lady again. We kind of went through her before, and yeah, she kind of spread out her philosophy of her boards.
Whatever.
He managed to have a little fun, though. He did get a dance in with the person who actually knew how to salsa dance, the Brazilian lady.
Raquel.
His name is Raquel, right.
Yeah, and then somebody totally cut in.
I think that was Molly.
Yes, and then Raquel was like, no.
No.
And she totally came back and
That takes guts! Alright, so we all thought the first impression rose was going to go to the birthday girl.
Because he was like, I'll be right back, I gotta get something.
Yeah, she's a 7th grade teacher, and by the way, she teaches government, and he totally knew his 3 branches of government.
Wow, that's so hard.
So does everybody. Okay, so now he just brought back the cake, and there's a twist.
Chris Harrison brings out a box.
Well,
and
he had someone bring out a box.
I mean, he doesn't do his own labor.
Of course
not. Which is perfectly acceptable.
Everybody's gonna vote. The most votes goes home.
What?
Right from the party. So, yeah, there's some strategy involved here.
Like, who's the prettiest? Who's my biggest threat?
Yeah. Who's not here for the right reasons?
And then there was the ones that were like, oh, well, we're picking the one who just isn't compatible.
Yeah. So, while they're fighting it out, Jason runs and gets the first impression rose. And he gives it to...
Nikki.
That's right. The girl whose boobs had stretch marks. I could see them. But you know what? Other than that, she was the most boringly normal one in the bunch.
I think I dozed off during her segment.
I think you might have, but you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb right here, and I'm going to pick her as the winner, the engaged to Jason.
I don't know.
Final person on The Bachelor, but we'll see.
I'm not making a call on that yet.
Well, Chris Harrison announces the 3 women who got the most votes. So in 3rd place was Jackie. Mm-hmm. Very annoying.
Yeah. 2nd place was Erica.
Big mouth. And by far, in 1st place, Meghan, the mom of the 14-month-old. But the little twist to the twist was she's leaving with a rose. So she gets the first regular rose. Mm-hmm. So, potty mouth.
Yeah, she totally... Whatever. She just went there. So...
After much deliberation, it's time for the rose ceremony.
And he has to send home 10 people.
So, we all know that Nikki and Meghan are safe. And the first other girl to get a rose is Lauren, the birthday girl.
Mm-hmm. And then Kari, the poet.
Naomi, the flight attendant.
Natalie, she's a human resources girl.
Who the hell was she?
They
hardly spent any time going over her at all.
Oh, was she the blonde girl?
Yeah, the blonde girl, but I don't know any, you know.
I remember her, but...
I remember her, but she's very forgettable, like, logistics-wise. Molly, the crazy golfer.
Raquel, the Brazilian.
Hola. Not really. Stephanie, the widow. She's been through a lot.
I really feel bad for her.
I feel bad for her, too.
Melissa, the sales rep / former DCC.
Correct. Jillian, the hot dog girl. Why are you picking her? You should have stuck with the mustard.
Shannon, the crazy dental hygienist.
Ms. Tooth.
That girl, I can't stand her.
I can't stand her either. Lisa, the public relations person from Idaho. Also, they didn't spend a whole lot of time on her personality.
But I do remember her.
I remember her hideous green gown. It was so bad, it was hideous. Sharon, the one who desperately quit her job to go to the show.
Teacher.
Not cool. And Ding Ding, final rose.
I can't believe he gave the final rose to Erica.
The one who got the 2nd most votes, the big mouth broad. That's the only way I can describe her. Big mouth broad. Monroe, Connecticut. All right, so kids, this is going to be an exciting season.
Oh my God, we saw the scenes for the season.
DeAnna's back.
Oh my God, she's worse than Brad. What a total loser. What a loser.
I made a mistake. And Jason is off crying like Ty.
He's like,
don't waste any tears on DeAnna.
Go back to her. She's a loser.
I don't know whether she joins the show or whether she just shows up.
If she does, she's totally like I Love New York, and she's not much classier.
I'm getting disgusted already. Yeah. I can't wait. All right, kids, but we'll have to. Till next week, much love.